Hello, everyone. It's your host, Kendra Matthews, and this is part 3 of the 15 struggles only victims of school bullies can understand. Let's get right into it, everybody. They want to be bullies. Victims plot and scheme about what they would do to their bullies if they got the chance. Who would blame them? But of course, this will make them bullies, so it's not the answer. They feel isolated. You can be in the company of loving people, but if you have a terrible secret and nobody knows, you can feel alone. Not only that, but those people will notice changes in you and they won't understand. They may even dismiss you for being silly and offer little help. When parents don't understand these changes in their child, they feel helpless too. They feel powerless. Usually victims are outnumbered. Bullies aren't brave enough to take on a victim alone. There is little these kids can do when a gang approaches them. They have no way to fight back. Every day they wish there was a way out, but the option to snitch is just not worth it. They have been threatened several times and know that there will be repercussions if they defy the bullies. They can feel courageous. Every now and again, things work out for the victim. Sometimes they'll throw a punch and surprise everyone. And what's more, it will land right on cheek of the ringleader. A moment of glory at last. Finally, the victory is theirs. Sometimes the gang might be interrupted just before they strike. Yes, the victim wins again. Oftentimes, it may be just the case that the bullies took it easy on the victim for some unknown reason. Maybe they got a conscience or something. Either way, it was an easy day for a change. There's no doubt that victims of school bullying have a lot to contend with. Many will suffer from low self-esteem and may even grow up with more serious mental health problems. But for many, the experience makes them stronger, and so they find their way past all the hurt and shame and go on to live productive and successful lives. Wow, this has been such a great series talking on the 15 struggles only victims of school bullies can understand. And I just want to let everyone know out there, just because you have gone through the experience of bullying, do not become a bully yourself because you were a victim to being a bully. But what you can do is you can work and fight through that hurt and pain and work through it and get through it so that you can continue to be that great and amazing person. Do not let people affect you so negatively that you are thrown off track and you get to a dark place and you're just off track. You're not where you're supposed to be. But you take what you've gone through and let it make you stronger. Let it build your muscle and use your voice. I thank you all for tuning in tonight. I really enjoyed this series and I hope you enjoyed it too. I will see you all next week, and remember, God loves you and I love you too. And remember, and never forget, always remember that you are more than enough. I love you all. See you next week. Everyone, it's your host, Kendra Matthews, and tonight we are going to talk about 8 things kids should do when they see bullying. Avoid joining in or laughing. Sometimes kids will chime in or laugh when bullying occurs, but even a nervous laugh gives the bully a response he is looking for. Walk away. Sometimes bullies are simply looking for attention, and if they do not have an audience, they will stop. Tell the bully to stop. Usually, if a bully is not getting positive attention from the crowd, he will stop what he is doing. It only takes 1 or 2 people to show disapproval, and the bullying will end. Get an adult. Encourage your child to calmly walk away from a bullying incident and go find help. Use a cell phone to call or text for help. If your child has a cell phone, tell him that he can always call or text an adult and ask for help. Request other bystanders stand up too. Sometimes it is safer and more effective if a group of kids confront the bully. In fact, research shows that which peers intervene in a bullying incident, the bullying stops nearly 60% of the time. Address cyberbullying. Remember, your child doesn't have to be physically present to be impacted by bullying. Witnessing a classmate being targeted online can affect your child too. Support the victim. Sometimes the best way to help is to be a friend to the victim. In fact, research shows that having at least one friend can deter bullying. Thank you all for joining in tonight. And for anyone out there who has witnessed bullying, here are 8 tips for you so that you know what to do if you ever have witnessed bullying. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you. And as I always say, you matter and God loves you. See you all next week.